I want to say plaudits to Aston Villa because they are class. Their goal, by the way, was actually unreal.
Really?
I thought it was... I know you thought...
It was nice.
I think it's shit defending.
No way, man.
If that was Saliba or Gabriel, that goal doesn't go in. He doesn't get the shot off.
I don't know. I think the build-up for that goal was...
Oh, no, yeah. Excellent build-up, but... Ben White's got to do better there. McGinn received the ball facing his own on the edge of the 6-yard box.
Yeah.
You cannot be allowed to get a shot off.
Yeah,
the build-up play was good.
Yeah, the build-up was brilliant. It was a good team goal, and Villa are really good at home, and they're hard to beat.
Well, is it 15 out of 15 in 2023 for Villa?
No, 15 in a row.
In a row in the Premier League.
Most ever.
Yeah.
So, Aston Villa title challenges. I want to direct this to you, Tom, because remember when you asked me what percentage chance I give them, and I said a nice 5%, and since then they went back to beat Man City and Arsenal. So would you agree with my 5%, or even raise it?
Yeah,
apparently the 5% was at the beginning of the season, though. That's what you.
No, I did not say that. You're twisting words. You're twisting words.
That's not true.
I said from the start.
I read on Twitter on Lewis Bowden's account that from the start, which means before the season.
I did not mention that was 5% wasn't from the start.
Interesting.
Actually, and I saw a lot of comments, even on the clips that we've done resulting this, people saying that they remember me back in Villa from the early days. Yeah, because I did.
That's true. You back Villa to be better than Chelsea, which fair enough, it looks pretty good now. But that doesn't count for much because Chelsea are 11.
Mate, you were laughing at me for backing Diego Carlos coming back into the team and seeing how good that is. And now look at that.
That's actually a good prediction from you.
No one laughed at that. We laughed at you putting him in the team of the season.
Hey, he's going to win the Premier League. He might.
He's not.
No, what percentage are we giving them?
Probably still 5%.
5 is probably fair.
Yeah, 5 is probably
the Oracle of Ball has come to fruition. But why'd you predict them 7th before the season started then if you think
I anticipated Newcastle not to get a million injuries, so I thought we'd finish above.
All right.
But what about Brighton?
Okay, let me correct what I tweeted. I didn't say they'd be title challenges from the start, but as they built with form, I continued to say that they were in the race. Because as you know, you're not out the race until you're out the race.
Because the way that Lewis Bowden's mind works is whoever's won the last game is more likely to win the title than other teams.
As long as you're in reach of the title.
So in your logic, when everyone then had a go at me for predicting Villa to finish 6th last year, but because Gerrard was in charge when I said it was irrelevant and pointless. Does that still count with you?
I don't follow what argument you make.
No, that was that.
He's trying to save his back there, but saying a Gerrard Villa were going to finish 6th is an abysmal take.
Yeah. But they did finish 7th.
With Unai Emery. It's a completely different person.
What he said they're going to finish.
It's like having an actual horse and you upgrade it to a Ferrari and go, well, it's horsepower.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a point.
I'd just like to say, Villa fans, don't worry, you have a voice.
They look absolutely brilliant.
They are class.
I don't think they'll win the Premier League though.
I like seeing them do it.
They're not good enough away from home.
Yeah.
Which
what
is
injury
what you need to...
is most detrimental to Villa?
Ooh.
Because they've actually...
Possibly the goalie.
What?
Possibly the goalie.
I was going to say someone
like Douglas Luiz or Watkins.
Yeah, I was going to say Douglas Luiz.
No, maybe McGinn. He's the heartbeat. McGinn is.
I'm
trying to think who they've got back. If McGinn, they've still got Kamara, Louis. I mean,
it's their midfield.
Centre halves, they're not too. They've got if one gets injured, they have got. I'd honestly go the goalie. Who's their backup goalie?
Olsen.
Yeah, he's poo poo.
Yeah,
I'd probably go the goalie. I think he gives them a lot of stability and a lot of.
Yeah, he's good,
confidence.
And he's got the bravado.
But they're not going to win the league. This isn't just me because I hate the Villa. They are a really good side. They've got a big chance of top 4, but they're not going to win the league. I've watched them.
They're not good enough away.
I watched them at Bournemouth and they got battered, absolutely battered. But okay, they came out with the points. You could look at it like, well, they got battered and they still came out with the point. Yeah, fair enough. But and Arsenal outplayed them, sadly, really, for being honest.
Yeah. Odegaard should have had 2 goals.
They shouldn't have won.
Odegaard's misses were so weird because he scored so many of them goals this season. That cut back and put it in the corner.
He does it in. I've got a bee in my bonnet with him. I have.
What are your thoughts on the penalty? Yeah, the Gabriel Jesus kick. Do you think it was a pen? No. Okay, fair enough.
What do you think of the handball? Because
that's ridiculous. It's the laws that are the issue, because the laws are if it hits an attacker's arm in any way, it leads to a goal, it's handball. But it doesn't matter if it hits the defender's arm.
Yeah, that's what I swear it hit Cash's arm first.
It hits Cash's arm
and also
first.
Cash's arm is like this, which is an unnatural position, right?
Well, I don't think any of them are in unnatural positions. If anyone with a brain has played,
but if it hits Cash's arm first, and hitting the other guy's arm is just irrelevant.
But also,
it should have been a penalty or a goal, in my opinion.
Also, it's literally a goal line scramble, right? So the ball's going all over the shop, and then it's trying to say, well, he's definitely intended to knock.
There's no way Havertz he would have scored anyway if it hit his arm or not.
Yeah. I say get the club statement out again.
I say it's football's corrupt like.
This clip from Pitchside is brought to you as always by Super 6. The Super 6 jackpot has rolled over. Hooray! It wasn't won at the weekend, so it means this weekend it stands at £750,000. You could be the one to win it. And even if you're not, and it isn't one, it'll go to 1 million quid on the 23rd of December. Get over to the app, simply predict your 6 scores, and that jackpot could be yours. You can also compete against myself, Theo, and Tom in the Pitchside Mini League. The code to join that is PTCH23. Where, as always, we'll be giving away a £100 Classic Football Shirts voucher to the person that tops the leaderboard at the end of the round. It's super simple. Just predict your 6 scores, enter your golden goal, hit submit, and you are all set. Follow the link in the description and sign up now.
That was a bit weird. I'm not saying it's corrupt.
Kai Havertz did look good though. He's one of our, like, in terms of trajectories of players. Yeah, he's looking.
He's on
pretty good.
Player of the Month for Arsenal.
He did look better.
Yeah.
And another ghost performance from Ødegaard.
I hate the man.
I don't hate him. I think Ødegaard's a really talented player, but in big games when it matters, he goes missing a lot. He does, man. Watch him. I swear to God.
Yeah, he had chances. It just wasn't clinical.
If that was Brentford, he would have scored.
Whoa, that's harsh for Brentford.
No, okay, if that was Burnley, he would have bagged it like he did last week. Who did you batter the other week at home?
Oh,
before Wolves. Was it Sheffield United?
Sheffield United.
He banger, didn't he?
Yeah.
He's a type of player I wouldn't want on my team when I'm 1-0 down.
Man, I fucking hate Lewis. You are so petulant, you know.
I wasn't even...
No, you actually are.
What?
What? Gonna read it?
It's really. So Lewis puts in the brief. He goes, Arsenal fans were crying about corruption yet again. I didn't see.
No, you're singling out one person here.
The voice of Arsenal was crying about corruption.
He's the equivalent of you being the voice of Newcastle.
No, it had like 9k likes, so the Arsenal fans were all behind it and defending
all
it.
Of them, all Arsenal fans were behind it.
Substantial amount.
Less than the Emirates.
Doesn't necessarily mean it's right.
Do they have an argument? They do have an argument. No, they do have an argument because realistically it was either a penalty or a goal.
You do have an argument for corruption.
Oh, shabless.
It's more the fact, like, even Arteta's interviewing that, it's more like, can't he just come out and go, yeah, it might be our done by,
no, because it is
what it is. Every time you lose or don't win, you can't just... Why can't Arteta just go, do you know what, yeah, the lads put it in, didn't go our way, okay, we move on to the next game.
Every time we do
lose... It's never your fault.
Have you thought actually maybe...
Every week, it's just his victim mentality.
That is correct, though. Have you ever thought actually maybe we are getting hard done?
But also,
Wolves don't do it every fucking week.
And then also...
Score more goals and you'll win.
Lewis puts in here, would they have won the quad by now if we had good officiating?
What? Honestly, no. If we had good refs and use word Rob Softon, you might
taking the view of one Arsenal fan and just making it...
Use complain about decisions you just said there.
Yeah, but every fan complains about decisions, mate, and these decisions are costing us points. So obviously you're going to complain about them.
It's not only you, though.
If you conceded the goal against Arsenal the way we conceded a goal against Newcastle, you would be fucking crying.
It's not only you.
Why aren't you as so? Why don't you vent? Why don't you direct your frustration and anger towards the players who've missed golden opportunities instead of the refs? Well, okay, the ref may have made a mistake, but what about Ødegaard missing 2 sitters? Where's your frustration at him? Or unlucky, you tried your best. But when it's the refs, they didn't try their best. It's corrupt. They're there against you. We're
not saying it's corrupt.
And also, let's imagine the decisions went the correct way as you see it, and you've got those points. Like, it has to happen to every other team who's been robbed. So it's not like you shoot to the top of the league. Other teams also
the level of
points.
refereeing is quite poor at the moment in the Premier League, and it should be upped because you're not seeing mistakes like these happening in the Champions League.
Yeah, I agree.
Everyone but much rarer, and you know that.
The Newcastle
I don't think so. This year's been quite bad in the Champions League. What about the PSG game, Newcastle?
I think change the handball rule.
It's not even a different rule actually because they took him off the game.
There's a lot of laws that need. But
I thought the UEFA rule in the Premier League was different.
They removed the
try having EFL refs, but we just get on with it.
Joe Bellingham
Oh, yeah, he's miles up. But then they should have had a red card. To me, it's just a bit like it doesn't even itself out. They should have had a blatant red on Maggio, who's fucking going to be out for 6 months now. And then Bellingham was 20 yards onside. But the better team won, and it kind of evened itself out. So you just get on with it. I'm not sitting here going, if it were for these corrupt red, like, it's just, the way I see it.
Like, yeah, to be fair, I've not really moaned about that game.
You are right now.
Villa... Huh?
You're right now.
No, but the whole point is VAR is the issue. If there's an official way of seeing a replay and the incident over and over and over again,
it's frustrating.
Yeah. Whereas the Championship, they don't get that. It's just you play it as it live. There was decision made.
Prefer it, though.
Yeah, I prefer that. We never had outrage.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
We never had like this amount of arguments about refs before.
Nah, it's because we're trying to make an imperfect sport perfect. Which
that's such knowledge, you know. That's really great knowledge. That is.
The only thing I'd say about Arsenal as well, like Arteta and stuff complain about it. Like if you're a player, like just focus on what you can control. You can't control that. You wine's not going to control it, and it's just like just focus on what could we have did better in this.
Also in a press conference, that's actually not a bad idea for management because it deflects away from the players. If Arteta's always going blah 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 blah. Media goes, let's go after Arteta, and the players don't get as much pressure as they probably should.
Behind closed doors, he's probably going at him. You got to think about that.
He's getting his drawings out. He's drawing every organ.
Mate, he's getting the best out of Kai Havertz, for goodness sake. That's pretty impressive.
Well, he looks all right. Let's not get too excited. He
was also supposed to be like an unbelievable wonder kid. Like the potential Havertz had was.
I think
insane.
He's been treated a bit like a baby at the minute.
It's like he tried to look for any excuse to praise him.
He's dropped a 5 out of 10. That's not bad.
It's more you're surprised he's not shit.
We've just spent 60 million on this.
Who's a good Champions League winner? Who's a good.
But Villa.
I think Villa.
I've already ordered 40 bottles of bleach in case they do win the league.
They won't win. I don't think Villa will win the league, but Champions League is very much a possibility. It's top 5. It's top 5, isn't it?
No, it's only.
It will be if enough teams go through, right?
If Man United.
So basically, you and Manchester United are fucking over the entire league, and it'll be top 4 again.
Not many teams are going to win at Villa Park this season, if any.
Cheers, Jeff.
Cheers, mate. But their away forms, nowhere near good enough. Was it 2 from 22 away?
Is that actually what it is?
I think so.
What?
Sure, they've only won 2 out of
obviously
22.
he'd know because he's got West Brom, Wolves, and Aston Villa's all form on his wall, and he ticks off.
It's almost like all my mates are Wolves and Villa fans. It's weird.
How is it? Man City are 4th. Like that. When was the last time you've seen them?
No, but you've raised this argument as well. They don't even have KDB.
That'd be fine.
Yeah. So Pep goes, is that the time? It's January. Have you seen it? Start playing then, and then they go on 18.
I also don't think the issue's not having KDB because they're absolutely fine having no KDB. It's every time they just don't play with Rodri, they're just
2 wins from the last 6. A bit mad, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not that bad. De Bruyne is like a big,
but
offensively, like Rodri's the defensive.
Yeah, no, but offensively, they're still scoring goals. They've still got Haaland, Alvarez, Bernardo.
Yeah, but they look
like they've still got they're going forward is no issue.
There is because
he obviously adds a lot. But the issue's Rodri. When he doesn't play, they get exposed.
Yeah, but you're talking about the best midfielder in world football as if like. Oh yeah, you can maybe go without him.
No, but they can't. They've proven that they can. But when they play without Rodri, they are a completely different side, and they can get exposed. Whereas without KDB, they can deal with it. Obviously, the attacking flair and talent he provides is unmeasurable. But when they don't have Rodri, that's when teams can beat them.
You get the best.
If a team goes to City and they don't have KDB, they still think.
They've got so and so.
Yeah, but if they go against Rodri, they go, we can do this.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not discounting your point because obviously Rodri is the most essential player in the Premier League, like with and without. But like going forwards, Kevin De Bruyne makes all the difference. You can see it with Haaland, like the difference in terms of contributions, like between those two. Last season,
Haaland's still like top goal scorer, isn't he? Is he?
I don't know.
I don't actually. Yeah, I think so. I'd imagine so. Who would be top? Salah, maybe.
He didn't play the weekend though, did he?
He's injured apparently.
They'll be fine.
Yeah, all his family's selling him
on FPL.
City will still win it.
Yeah, Haaland's still top goal scorer.
Yeah.
So like he's got 14 goals.
Yeah, but I think he had more at this point last season, didn't he?
City will be fine. They're still playing well. They're fine.
Yeah,
More Ballon d'Or.
Freak.
More Ballon d'Or.
What do you say?
For Haaland.
What do you say?
Washed. It's off the money, man.
Oh, sharp, Lewis.
Okay, cheers for that, mate. Anyway.
What are you doing, man? Why are you Haaland hater?
What was the point of that?
No, yeah, he does. He says, everyone keeps saying he's got a stress fracture, but Pep's like, no, he's just got stress on the bone. What does that mean, Tom?
Could be either or, couldn't it?
Just too many games, mate. Maybe he's tired.
Yeah.